you are turned on to Midwest Outdoors magazine. Since 1967, helping people enjoy the outdoors. Sponsored in part by Rapala Lures, Shakespeare Ugly Stik, America's strongest, most sensitive rod, Northwest Ontario, Canada, Abu Garcia, quality rods and reels for life. This week on Midwest Outdoors, spring crappie from northern Wisconsin. We tackle Rainy Lake at International Falls. Green Bay salmon with the Ugly Stik crew. It all starts right here, right now.
I got a pizza delivery here for John Andrew. I hope I got the right landing.
How much do I owe you?
Hey, how about a fishing trip, buddy?
We're going right now. Sure is nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, buddy.
How you doing?
Hey, folks, I'm Larry Ladowski with Midwest Outdoors. You know what? I knew John didn't have dinner. I didn't have dinner. We got a quick couple of hours. What's better than pizza and fishing, right, John?
We're going to go.
What are we going to fish for today?
We're going to do crappies. We're going to do suspended crappies. We're going to use pretty much one color of jig, small minnows. We're going to use super line on purpose to help detect the strike a little better. It's
cool. Let's go fishing and eat some pizza.
Let's go. We're going to fish in this section of the lake where it's a long bay. The deepest part in this bay is only 13, 15 feet. It's a very mud, soft, silty bottom. The shoreline does have weeds, but the water is very dark in here. Now, it's not a coffee-colored lake. It's kind of a clear lake that's real foggy water. So I'm going to just move around a little bit more with the electronics, see what I notice on the electronics, and then we fish suspended fish. We'll catch a few fish, and then those fish will move. Okay? And once they move, we have to move with them. They'll keep biting, but we have to follow the fish.
This guy is amazing. Everything he just told you came true, and I like that when you talk about guiding. He can tell you what body of water is hitting, and you know, if you want to catch a lot of walleye, he can get you a lake and a time to do it. If you want to catch muskie, he can get you a lake and a time to do it. He fishes what, John? About
27 different lakes.
27 different lakes in the North Woods. We're gonna put this guy back. And he's such in tune with the body of water that he fished, with the timing as well as what's happening on the lake. It is so cool to get his knowledge.
All right, we got one running, but he's a little guy, but they're kind of fun, and with the variety and the amount that we catch, I'm just gonna bring him straight over the boat. That's what makes it enjoyable, the amount of the fish too.
Come on up, baby.
Well,
yeah. Oops, sorry. We got fish flying everywhere.
That's the fun part about being here.
Oh, yeah.
We get so many fish.
Hey, it's one after another here. What's really cool too is I got this crappie hunter. Shakespeare makes it. It's a long 9-foot rod. It's specifically built for crappie fishing. It's got a nice soft tip, it's really flexible. But I like it too because it's got this orange tip to it, and you can really see the slightest bite of these crappie. Because you can tell our presentation is a very light presentation today. We're using very small crappie minnows, 16th ounce jigs. You know, it felt small, and then all of a sudden it just started fighting a little harder. It's almost like I lost the small one and this one hooked on. But
a lot of times when they hit so subtle, you have to react immediately. You can't hesitate at all, not even for a fraction of a second. You have to, as soon as you feel that different pressure on the retrieve, set the hook.
And he fishes quite a bit with vacationers and families, kids. He's great because he's a teacher. He teaches you how to fish. He teaches you all about what he does. Exactly what we're showing you is how he treats his clients. Tells them how to hold the rod, tells them how to reel, tells them what to feel for the fish to bite, tells you what kind of area he's fishing. Everything is included, and that's what's key. You'll learn something when you go fishing with him. Whoa. I'll show you. All I am doing is taking this rod. I'm just making a little cast letting it sink, maybe a count of 5 or 6. And then I'm just reeling down and bringing it back against the current, letting it come down. There, John's got one. Reeling back, bringing it down. And whenever you feel the slightest tick, you set the hook. Just like that. And it's one after another after another. I've never caught this much crappie in my entire life. I'm serious. This is the most crappie I've ever caught in one hour or 2 hour session. Folks, when you're coming up to the Northwoods for a vacation, give this guy a call. He's one of the best educators that I know about fishing. He fishes about 27 different lakes, all species, and about 4 counties, correct?
Correct. All species, Iron County, Oneida County, Forest County, Vilas County. These are really my mainstays. I do so much different work with families, couples, grandparents, children.
And how do they get a hold of you?
Contact me at theanglerschoiceguideservice.com or 715-892-3020.
John, I want to thank you for having me today.
That was a lot of fun.
Pizza and dinner.
Yeah, thanks.
Pizza and fishing.
That was great. That was a good time.
Hey, Midwest Outdoors, we'll be right back. I'm Larry Ladowski. We'll catch you later.
Looking for your window to the outdoors? We have you covered with a Midwest Outdoors magazine subscription. Call now, 1-800-606-FISH, and for the low price of only $14.95, you receive 12 big issues of Midwest Outdoors magazine. Every month, Midwest Outdoors sends you the ultimate fishing and hunting guide to the outdoors. Call 1-800-606-FISH or visit MidwestOutdoors.com to get your ultimate guide to the outdoors. If you don't have one, you need one.
We got a good shaker on here. Look at this one.
Nice walleye.
This will start us out. Look at that.
Nice walleye.
Beautiful golden walleye from Minnesota's Rainy Lake. Beautiful fish to start us out. Nice sunny morning here. And that's what we're after today. Fishing walleyes and maybe catch a few smallmouth bass too in Rainy Lake, International Falls, Rainier, Minnesota. I got a special treat for today's segment, folks. I'm joined by a guy that's born and raised in this part of the world, knows everything about this part of northern Minnesota, Mike Williams, legendary guide up here. During today's segment, we're gonna catch some more nice fish like that. That's about a 4-pounder, huh?
That's a dandy.
There you go. Oh, nice fish too. We net him so we don't lose him, huh? We're just nice average size to start our morning, huh?
Yes.
Look at that.
Oh,
there goes the
that's a
hook.
good thing we netted him.
Yeah, you would have gotten free.
Yes.
Another-
Nice one. One of those bread and butter.
Yep.
Bread and butter walleyes,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
beautiful.
the kind that end up in the frying pan usually. Fish the windy shorelines.
Uh-huh.
You know, even if it's a gentle wind like this, just to have that wind in washing the bank.
Well, and you get an area like this where it's like almost like a saddle or a neck down area between 2 islands, or as, you know, a main area of the lake leading into a bay that's pinching the water. There's
Yes.
current going through all the system up here, and that congregates the bait fish and the predators as well. There you go. Oh, that's too fun.
More of an eating size walleye, this one is.
I got one going on the jerk bait off ashore too. We got double. I got a big smallmouth on. Mike's pitching a jig and catching nice walleyes off the back of the boat. I'm throwing a jerk bait off the front. Ate a husky jerk. It's one of my favorite colors up here. Glass purple sunfire. Not a big one, but how about it, huh?
Nice bass.
2 species, boom, boom on a double. Ate that scatter wrap crank. Shallow, look at that one. Oh man, that's a big smallie. International Falls and Rainier, Minnesota, where Rainy Lake and the Rainy River are located, are full-service communities dedicated to great summer vacations for sportsmen and their families. There's a number of different resorts in Voyageurs National Park where you can stay, both the housekeeping and American plan packages, meaning you can bring your own groceries and stay in a cabin on the shores of Rainy Lake and do your own cooking, but there also are a number of great restaurants at some of these resorts. There's 2 houseboat operations in Voyageurs National Park. You can certainly bring your own boat up here, no motor restrictions, even though this is the western edge of the Minnesota-Canada boundary waters. There's also 2 great towns, Rainier and International Falls, with a number of hotels and motels, restaurants, dining and shopping, lots of different things to see and explore in and around the communities there. There are a number of marinas. If you have any issues with your boat, you need any service, you can also get plenty of bait, gas, and ice at these facilities. If you don't have your own boat, or if you do and you want to charter with a guide, there are a number of guide services available to help you explore the fishing opportunities here in Rainy Lake. There we go. Dig in.
We start fishing these reefs in late June. Keep on fishing them until it gets too cold to be out.
Beauty. And that was on your rig, huh?
Yes, yep, tipped with a shiner.
Yeah, another real simple presentation for catching these walleyes on Rainy. Just a short snell, tip with a shiner minnow or a leech or a night crawler and a little sinker to get it down there. Feed them a little line when you feel them tick it, and that's the result right there. Nice job.
Nice walleye. Of course, with the protected slot, this fish has to be released. It's over 17 inches.
About a 19-incher?
I would say.
Easy fishing when they're this shallow and such an easy presentation. You know, when I'm jigging, I like to use a 6.5 or a 7-foot medium or even a medium light spinning rod. This got Suffolk's 832, 10-pound braid, and a little swivel in line, little fluorocarbon leader, and then just enough jig to get down to the bottom. In this case, just a 1/4 ounce tipped with a little piece of night crawler. You can see the walleye is loaded up there underneath that school of bait.
Acting like a walleye.
Yeah, we got quite a few fish in 22 feet suspended on this little hump.
Well,
Catching lots of fish. We've had a great day today, Mike.
I keep saying it, we certainly have.
Caught oodles of fish. It's been so much fun fishing with you, too. Yes, indeed. Another beauty, huh?
Oh, it's a gorgeous Rainy Lake walleye, isn't it?
We've had a great day fishing. It's been so much fun catching bass and walleyes and sharing stories with you. You've had so many years of experience on the lake. It's been so fun hearing your stories. Folks, if you'd like to come up to Rainy Lake, experience some great fishing like Mike and I have had today, you can give them a call at 1-800-FALLS-MN, or you can go to the website, rainylake.org, to start planning your family fishing vacation to northern Minnesota, Rainy Lake, International Falls, and Rainier, Minnesota. Folks, with Mike Williams, I'm Roger Cormier. We'll be right back with more Midwest Outdoors.
Looking for your window to the outdoors? We have you covered with a Midwest Outdoors magazine subscription. Call now, 1-800-606-FISH, and for the low price of only $14.95, you receive 12 big issues of Midwest Outdoors magazine. Every month, Midwest Outdoors sends you the ultimate fishing and hunting guide to the outdoors. Call 1-800-606-FISH or visit MidwestOutdoors.com to get your ultimate guide to the outdoors. If you don't have one, you need one.
Welcome to Algoma. We've got weather today. We've got winds, we got a little rain here today, but it's fishing weather. Right now, we've got our first one right here, and it is in the net. Way to go.
Nice lake trout.
Welcome to Algoma, Wisconsin, with this guy, Captain Lee Haasch.
Yep.
It's kind of an ugly day, but you know what? We've got the rods for it, right?
Yep, ugly sticks, you bet.
We're going to introduce you to the new Elites today. We're going to talk about a little bit about Lake Michigan fishing in the Algoma area. Stick around. We're going to have some fun and catch some of these.
Some more of these.
It's an ugly stick kind of day. We've got the new Elite rods from Ugly Stick there. These are 8'6", great for salmon and trout fishing. It's got an excellent tip on it, really soft. You know, the biggest thing to do is when you're fighting a fish like this, just to keep pressure on him. You want to keep that rod tip up. Don't want to give him any slack line so that he can turn and spit that hook as easy as he could. So Mike Welsch, you got from Shakespeare Fishing Tackle today. We got industry folks with us today. So tell me a little bit about this new rod that you guys have coming out called the Elite series.
So the Ugly Stik Elite is a premium version to the Ugly Stik GX2. And really what this rod is about is it has a higher graphite content to it, up to about 50% more graphite.
Makes it lighter.
Which makes it lighter. Increases the sensitivity of it, smaller diameters, but it still has the strength, the power, what Ugly Stik is known for. What separates this one from the GX2 is this one features cork handles, which gives it that premium look and feel, but it also features the Ugly Tough guides, which are the one-piece solid stainless steel guides. What's awesome about these guides, they can handle any type of line, including braid. And you don't have any guide inserts to worry about popping out. If you were to drop the rod, bang it up on the boat, throw it in the back of your truck, the guides are just virtually indestructible.
And I tell you, you talk to a lot of charter captains up and down the Great Lakes everywhere, and you know, you can see the bends in these rods that we're fishing with today. These rods are put through a ton of pressure.
And that's what Ugly Stik is known for, right?
You got
it's
it.
The toughness and durability. You can see these rods have the clear tip, the solid fiberglass clear tip for the strength and durability. Just look at the bend on this rod.
I know, look at the
Can't wait to see
pressure
what's on the end of it.
I got a nice king here. Good sized fish. Keep reeling, get that board right to the tip of the rod before you back up.
Almost there, and then he just takes off again. He does not want any part of this boat, Lee.
No, there's a few meals there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, baby.
Ah, we're not in? Get in.
There we go.
Woo.
That's a big fish. That's a big fish, Larry.
Wow.
That's what we're out here for.
Oh, man. I'm done. Man, that wears out.
How do you like that Ugly Stik light?
Oh, it played it great. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, it took every drive.
Oh, you can feel every
yeah.
tail kick on them.
Yeah.
That's why I love them Ugly Stiks.
That's beautiful. It's the size of the cooler. Look at this man, he's crazy.
Oh, I'm kind of focused on that fish right now. I think it's nice and I sure don't want to lose it.
So what happened here was when John hooked this fish took off to the right, messed with a bunch of the planer boards that we're having over here on the right side of the boat. So Captain Lee and Andrew are trying to bring him in with this fish. So we're just slowly bringing the planer boards in as this fish comes in because he tangled himself with some of the lines.
It's a group effort. Yeah.
Got him! Way to go, buddy.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. What a great fish. Thank you, Captain Lee.
Oh, you bet. Oh, yeah. Way to go, John.
Yeah, Algoma. I like it.
Is this your first king?
This is my first king salmon.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. Look at that adipose. Isn't that a beautiful fin right there?
Look at that. Built for power, speed. That's what gives you the fight right there.
Yeah, these things never stop swimming. They're always swimming. They're always fighting current and chasing bait fish. Big muscle.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Big muscle.
That's a beautiful fish.
We're kind of working all the levels of the water columns out here this morning. Early this morning, our graph was a little blank. We had quite the lightning storm last night. Kind of spooked the fish a little bit down to the bottom. Then as we started seeing them coming off the bottom, oh, here's fish here.
Come on.
Who's up? Another one.
Come on, John. There's Doug. There, go ahead. We got a double.
All right, another one fairly high up. Keep reeling, reel. Get that disc right to the tip of your rod and then just slowly walk back. Okay.
Okay, one.
Get right up here.
Is the other one gone?
Yeah, no, he's on there.
He's still there too?
Okay, he's there.
Wow.
The two fish just kind of crossed and the flasher hooked on there, but we didn't lose the fish. Got him.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo.
Nice job. All right.
Thanks, Cap. There's fish all over the boat. You know, this is what you come to Algoma for. I want to thank my buddies from the industry, as well as Mike Welsh from Shakespeare Fishing Tackle, and lastly, Captain Lee Haasch of Grand Illusion Sport Fishing Charters. When you're in Algoma, look them up. Midwest Outdoors, we'll be right back. I'm Larry Ladowski. We'll catch you later.
Transporting fishing rods has been a problem for a number of years. You know, the fishing rods have a tendency to rattle around in the back, and consequently you can break the tips off, costing you a considerable amount of money. We have a solution for that, and that solution is called the DanTube. The DanTube goes over the top of your fishing rod tips down. You can actually leave your lures in place, holding the strapping system out. You spin the DanTube, binding the rods together, and then the clip comes and holds it firmly in place. We also have a strapping system here that holds the rods handles together, making it completely transportable to your favorite fishing hole. The DanTube will also protect your fishing rods from tailgate slams and ceiling fans. You can find the DanTube at www.danitube.com. My name is John Kaleball. I'm the owner of Lip Sync Products, and that is your Midwest Outdoors Tip of the Week.